Guys, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from FANS Wethu TV. Welcome to FANS Wethu TV. It's the Petro Premiership. Orlando Pirates 8, Marumo 1. I'm joined by Tatana.
Riperile mjani. Anathemba gore mi pfukini. Lawa ni kwabla Tatana. Lo asapota ku xipano xa Orlando Pirates.
Yes.
So like of course remember what happened right before the game started.
Yeah.
It was not raining. It was pouring cats and dogs, right? So that means that the scoreline does really reflect what happened, right? But of course, without any due as well, let's delineate on this game, because what I liked is that the guys they did expatiate, right? Based on
my brother.
It's atoned. They atoned. Oh fuck. They excuse my language.
I'll never metric, my brother.
No. Okay, so this is the last. They amended, because remember the last 3 fixtures it was not quite impressive. We had 3 draws. We scored from a penalty spot, which was a free kick, not open play. But today, definitely from Marumo Gallants, they came same approach, 4-2-3-1, same as us as well. I think they were missing Lambo. It was you could identify that in the middle of the field as well. The game when we started first half, it was quite slow, but we started very well. Of course, the rain, of course, you know, it's nature. There's nothing we can do. We started off well, off the front foot, which I think most of the time, that's how I think we should start, because then most of the teams I've been saying, maybe I sound like a broken record every time when I come here, because what happens is that all the teams that we play against, they do what? They hold back, right? So they play a low block. So that gave the first goal, good goal as well by, of course, what's called the first goal? No, it was not Hoto. He provided talent, but thank you. Yeah, because he provided, first goal. But it was Hoto. Okay, thank you. Yeah. So thanks for correction. So of course that did set the tone. And one thing that we know, even though they got rid of Dance Malisela as well, what I know about Marumo Gallants is that a team that wants to play. They don't change their style of play, whomever they're playing as well, right? So I was really expecting that, and of course that's what I'm saying to you. Every team that comes and play their kind of like, you know, style of play against Orlando Pirates, we're gonna stiflate you, right? We're gonna suffocate you, meaning that we're going to create more chances and we're going to score. It's just that unfortunate with Stade Abidjan, as you could see, everybody could see, right, that we didn't manage to take our chances on the previous game as well. Then come second half, oh man, 7 goals in second half. That is unheard of. And like while I was sitting there, you could hear other people. So prior to that, which was first half before it ended, Mabasa, I don't know who passed him the ball. He had a chance. There's this other player who cleared the ball, right? One thing that, of course, there's nothing we can run off from, right, or run from, is that like left-footed players, they'll always want to bring the ball to the left so that they can be able to score. But I think if he had it on his right, he would have scored. So this other guy was like, nah, Mabasa, he's not a good player and everything. I'm like, yo, bro, it's kind of like you have amnesia, because this is the kind of player that had top leading goal scorer, and he is the kind of player that Mark Williams will always tell you when he's always in the kitchen, meaning that like in the 16 areas there, and of course if you give him the balls, he's gonna score. Come second half, what did he do? He saved the same guy there, you know, a humble pie as well, and congratulations to him. I was really impressed by Umbata as well, you know, because then Mbata second half, I think I was not impressed in like past 3 games. He did very well, two goals, and I think that is a moral booster to him as well, and also being able to, you know, change the attitude that he had as well, right? Then if you remember also, I said Mbata should start the game. So excuse me, the number 18, Shenko. Shenko is something else, because I remember when I said this, right, and of course I saw in the comments and people were kind of like lamenting what I was saying, that no, he's an impact player. Bro, Shenko is a seasoned campaigner, you know. It's just that the thing is, like, because the coach gives him couple of minutes the second half and you see him as an impact player, that should tell you something about a player. You understand? It means that he's raising his hand. Please put me. Let me be on the starting 11 because I think also even on the first half, Hansa said to you, they missed Kolam Lambo. Patricia Nange, he's overweight. I saw that, like, we're going to dominate that. If you know him, he's overweight. At Gamanaka, which is their captain, he's good. I don't want to lie. But because of age, he's now slow, right? So then, we then maybe had our 28, of course, he's serving suspension. He's out of question, right? But then you could see that Mbata, he was not doing much in terms of linking the defense and the offensive, right? But then Shenko, because he's there, he could be able to alternate. He had to drop, play the balls, and Makaula had to sacrifice himself and be in the advanced spaces as well, you know?
Yeah.
And then, as I said to you, second half, did you see the goal that Dino van Rooyen scored? Shenko playing a Rivelia pass. Oh my God, bro. Quality. Shenko is a player we need to appreciate because for me personally, right, you can be able to dismantle my opinion. In what sense? Shenko, I've never seen a player like him in PSL. There's no player who can be able, like a player when he does a run, and a player who can be able to give you a well-weighted pass. You know, that thing I last saw it with Ozil, but being able to have that kind of a player in our league as well. If there is, you can comment on the section below. I will check him out. So again, Specie, it's just that sometimes when such games take place and we score, we give credit to the offensive. I want to give Specie and Sesane, credit as well, because even the goal that we conceded, I'd say okay, because of the rain, I'd say okay, cool. Maybe Specie miscalculated that goal as well, but I want to give him credit. Specie and Sesane, they're at the back, and of course Sipo Chinaman. I think Ronza, because right now he does his peak. Ronza is good and all of that, but Orlando Pirates did very well. I can't speak much of Marumo. I can't speak much of Marumo Gallants. We know they are a good team. Probably because of the condition, they couldn't the weather condition, they couldn't play. Maybe because we know they can play as well. So in conclusion, I'd like to say, to me personally, congratulations to Mabasa, but it's not that I'm pushing a certain agenda or propaganda against Shenko, but Shenko is my man of the match, bro. Shenko is my man of the match, and if you remember, we had Nyatama. I think I said it on the last interview. Nyatama was a 10, all right? Then they converted Nyatama into a CM, and Nyatama started to intercept and everything. Why is that? It's because if they give you more game time, you're going to build confidence, right? You see Nchobeni now is coming in. So it should kind of like indicate something to Rasiboja, because Rasiboja has been coming in, and ideally it should have been a player that comes in, because he's the player that comes in off the bench, which is Rasiboja, right? Gilberto today, he came in, and that's why I like these kind of games, because why? Your Gilberto, probably even your Nchobeni, right? They get, to be relieved of pressure. So meaning that play your game. Let's see you, all right? I don't know. Once again, we saw, what's his name, Gilberto, a little bit of glimpse of him, that he can be able to give us something from the right flank as well, Incredible. But man, let me end this. Probably I did manage to delineate, this hegemonous, performance that we had, Thank you.